welcome back to our channel AptiPro. In this video, we are going to solve few more problems in ages. If you haven't watched any of the video yet, the links are provided in the description below, and also you can find the link at the top right corner of this video. So let's get started. The sum of the ages of A and B is 42 years. 3 years back, the age of A was 5 times the age of B. Find the difference between present ages of A and B. So let us break down the question. First, they have given that sum of the ages of A and B is 42 years. So A plus B is equal to 42. Then 3 years back, the age of A was 5 times the age of B. So 3 years back, the age of A was 5 times the age of B. So let us consider this as equation 1, and A minus 3 is equal to 5B minus 15. A minus 5B is equal to minus 12. This is as equation 2. On solving both these equations, we get 6B is equal to 54 and B is equal to 9. Similarly, A is equal to 42 minus B. So 42 minus 9, which is 33 years. And they have asked difference between the present ages of A and B. So what are the present ages? A minus B is equal to 33 minus 9, that is 24 years. Moving on, the sum of present ages of a son and father is 56 years. After 4 years, the age of the father will be 3 times that of the son. Find their respective ages. So let us break down the question. The sum of present ages of the son and father is 56 years. So the sum of the son and father's age is 56 years. After 4 years. So after 4 years, what will be their ages? S plus 4 and F plus 4. The age of the father will be 3 times than that of the son. After 4 years, the age of the father is 3 times that of the son. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. On solving 1 and 2, we get 4 is equal to 48, S is equal to 12. So the age of the son is 12 years. And the age of father is 56 minus S. 56 minus 12, that is 44. So the age of the father is 44 years. Moving on to the next question. The ratio of the age of father and son at present is 6:1. After 5 years, the ratio will become 7:2. Find the present age of the son. Let us break down this. They have given that the ratio of age of father and son is 6:1. That is at the present. So the ratio of father and son is 6:1. On cross multiplication, f is equal to 6s, f minus 6s is equal to 0. Consider this as equation 1. After 5 years, what will be the father's age? It becomes f plus 5 and the age of son is s plus 5. They have given that the ratio will become 7:2. So f plus 5 divided by s plus 5 is equal to 7:2. On cross multiplication, 2 into f plus 5 is equal to 7 times of s plus 5. 2f plus 10 is equal to 7s plus 35. 2f minus 7s is equal to 25. Now let us solve equation 1 and 2. We'll multiply equation 1 with a factor of 2 and we'll take equation 2. Then 1 becomes 2f minus 12s is equal to 0 and equation 2 becomes 2f minus 7s is equal to 25. Therefore, the age of the son is 5 years. Next question. If the ages of P and R are added to twice the age of Q, the total becomes 59. If the ages of Q and R are added to thrice the age of P, the total becomes 68. And if the age of P is added to thrice the age of Q and thrice the age of R, the total becomes 108. What is the age of P? So let us break down this question. First, if the ages of P and R are added to twice the age of Q. So the first equation is P plus R plus 2Q and the sum is 59. This is equation 1. Next, if the ages of Q and R are added to thrice the age of P, 3 times P plus Q plus R, the total becomes 68. This is equation 2. And if the age of P is added to thrice the age of Q and thrice the age of R, age of P added with thrice the age of Q and thrice the age of R gives 108. This is a third equation. So we have to find what is the age of P. So to solve this problem, I am considering the equation 2 and 3 so that we can eliminate the variables Q and R. Multiplying the equation 2 by the factor 3, it provides 9P plus 3Q plus 3R is equal to 204. And equation 3 becomes P plus 3Q plus 3R is equal to 108. On solving it, 8P is equal to 96 since Q and R variables are eliminated. Hence, the age of the P is 12 years. Just read the question thoroughly and find what is asked. You need not to find the variables Q and R for this question. Pause the video and read and study the question and try to solve it. Post your answer in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe, like, share and comment it. Thank you.